Um, hey, welcome to the Mass Effect playthrough. And I know if you just go and search on the YouTube or the internet anywhere, if you search for Mass Effect playthrough, it's been done a million times, and I'm doing nothing that is unique apart from the fact that it's me, my voice, my thoughts, the way that I play the game. But I'm just doing it for my own enjoyment because I think recently there was the N7 day, and the N7 day sort of got me excited about the game again. And I played this game before, like I played this game twice, like it was only once that I finished the entire trilogy. So I thought, this time I'll do something different, like I'll just record myself playing. I'm just doing it for my own pleasure. But if you find this interesting, and you want to follow along, you can keep watching. And I'm not entirely sure, like if I'll be able to complete the whole trilogy in this playthrough, or even play frequently. I'm not entirely sure about that. Got a lot of stuff going on, so but I just can't help myself. I really love this game. Has a great story. There's many different ways you can complete the game. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try playing the game in a way that I haven't played. I try to give my commentary in between. If you like this sort of stuff, you can jump in, you can follow, you can enjoy it as much as you can. So yeah, let's get it. Right, so as you can see, I've already played this game before. I'm going to start a new career. The thing is that I did start playing this game I think yesterday. And when I was recording it, the whole thing was blank. And the thing is, I made the mistake of recording it during the trilogy menu. I should have started recording right from the main game menu. So yeah, it's recording now. So.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Right, so I never played as a Female Shepard before. I'm going to try going for a new Female Shepard avatar, so
please log in to access your profile.
The name, I'm just going to leave it like that because they don't call you by your first name. They're just going to call you by Shepard. So
warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Yeah, so this is an interesting thing about the game where you can select the background history of your character, like what their upbringing was, what their story is going to be, what the story was like, how the personality is going to be. So that plays I think a major role during the first game. Not too sure about second and third, maybe it does, but yeah. So yeah, as you can see with the spacer, it's your parents are already in the military. I mean, it's kind of like standard military experience for a kid who was born to a military family. They would know how they would have to like keep going to different places. And sometimes they do end up getting into the military themselves. But I think I've already played this thing before. And with the colonist, this is basically humans have now left Earth, they've left solar system, they've gone to like different star systems, and they're starting to settle down. So they're basically creating colonies, and obviously like when you go there, when they colonize, I mean, you look at the whole, just look at the world history itself. You can see how after 1500s, how colonies sort of start springing up because people are looking for prosperity. People are trying to become rich, gain a better life than what it was before, where they come from. So over here, you actually do be part of a family that's part of a colony, the Attican Travelers, but the raiders, the slavers, they come and they raid your place, they slaughter your family and friends in front of you. So that's quite traumatic, and because of that, you're saved by the Alliance Patrol. So you see how this background is interesting because basically slavers come and use weapons, completely ruthless. But then you have these other guys coming to save your life, have the weapons themselves. So yeah, your entire thing, your meaning about what you're going to do is about being ruthless to those people. So I haven't played this, but the thing is, the Earthborn. This one is also quite interesting because this is how I started. Like the Earthborn, you're an orphan. You don't know who your parents were, so your only source of knowing about life is these big giant cities covering all over Earth, and you're basically like dwelling on the streets, just trying to survive, trying to under the grip of underworld gangs, and that was your life. But then suddenly, Alliance military is like this beacon, the shining light for you, like something that's going to give order into your life. And so obviously that's more like a discipline thing. You want to be in the military, Alliance military, because it's about discipline, it's about it's about ethics, morals, or whatever. So with the spacers, I think it's more about the legacy, like carrying a legacy, and that sort of a thing. The colonist, it's about it's very personal, like when you're a colonist. So I'll actually go with the colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
And this is the other interesting thing where you can actually like add more depth to your character, and so there's these three options. So Soul Survivor is you go into this situation in the military and get trapped with other soldiers. Unfortunately, everyone dies except you. You survive. I was thinking if I was a colonist and I had my family and friends killed in front of me, that's already very traumatic. So, I mean, it's another traumatic incident. So, I don't think, I don't find that interesting in a way. Like it's like trauma after trauma. I mean, how do I move forward with the story? But anyways, but it's still something which is quite interesting. War hero. Well, I mean, it speaks for itself, isn't it? Like you pretty much are selfless. Like you want to go in, you wanted to save all your fellow soldiers in spite of your life being in threat, right? So being under threat. Uh, so you luckily survive, and I mean, considering the odds are stacked against you. So in that sense, it's like Yeah, I mean, after doing something like that, I think you don't want to be in that sort of a situation. Uh, I mean, naturally, like I think, usually when people go to war, they do something heroic and then they pretty much retire. I think, or they go into the background. Uh, so I don't think that also pretty much suits. With the ruthless, yeah, I think this pretty much suits the whatever happened to us. So we're just going after slavers, and we don't care about even the damage that we face with our own fellow soldiers. We just don't care. All we want to do is to get rid of the slavers because they brought us the greatest trauma. So I mean, I know it's quite cliche, but I kind of like it because I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a game that you're playing, and you want to continue playing that game for for 3 other installments. So yeah.
Confirm military specialization.
So I'm not really good with all these other 5 of these things. Like I like to be very direct with my gameplay. I just use a gun and then just shoot. That's like hide, like take cover, shoot. That sort of stuff. What I would do, I would use other of my companions to use their powers. So I'll do my selection in that, but I can't do it for myself. So I find it risky. So it's usually like a safe bet, but yeah, just choose this. And also, I think it pretty much suits the colonist thing because as a colonist, you're just I mean, you haven't got any superpowers or specialization. The gun is your. I mean, it's a saying, isn't it? I'm not recollecting it well, but usually I think in the Marines or the U.S. Marines or something like that, they say that the gun is the only thing that's going to be with you.
Confirm facial identification.
So yeah, this is the default one. I don't think she looks that ruthless. Maybe. I mean, I'd probably say this. Yeah, this like the red hair does signify like maybe she's a ruthless, like a person with more rage. But I'm going to change her appearance, and as you can see, yeah, this sort of looks kind of ruthless. But I'm just going to change her hair. So yeah, this looks nice. This is this is basically how she would be more intimidating. So that's the kind of look we're trying to go for.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Perfect.
Identification confirmed.
Yeah, so I've played normal, played veteran, didn't play hardcore, so we're going for hardcore. Auto level up, I guess. I'm gonna put it on. Sometimes I like to change with the squad thing as well, considering like I will be having some certain set of attributes. So I think if it's distributed well among the squad, yeah, I'll try and do that. So obviously it's going to be legendary mode. And squad usage, you always keep it as defensive because I am pretty bad with trying to conserve the other squad's energy, so I'll just keep it to the defensive. I choose the offensive.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
First prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
That's enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Sorry, Commander.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
So as you can see, this is where we get our missions updated. No side missions as of now, it just started. Let's say you're Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer on the SSV Normandy. And Codex is normally I don't keep checking the codex, but I think it just helps to getting to know about the lore of the game, and this one, your person's history, and you can see how the two choices we made about our background. So you can see that it has written down the story. So we were raised on Mindor, the fringes of the Atcan Travelers. And we were just 16. We were just 16 when our parents died. Parents were killed, our friends were massacred in front of us. A lion saved us, and as you can see, joining the long and bloody campaign to rid the Skillen Verge of Batarian slavers and other criminal elements, the final battle came when the Alliance forces laid siege to Tophet. Yeah, so we just went in there, and what happens is that you don't care about whether you lose your own people. You just want to get the job done, and you did. All of them, the slaver base was destroyed, but yeah, your squad got perished. Some of them. And this one right here is the timeline. And it's also a bit interesting how they build it, because as you can see, 2069. They built the first human settlement on Moon, and then they built another one in the next century on Mars, and they learned how to extract helium-3 from Saturn. They established a station outside the orbit of Pluto. Then they discovered alien ruins on Mars. And then they deciphered the data, the alien language, and then they found that Pluto's moon, Charon, is actually a Mars relay. It's just frozen. I mean, we're not going to do it in real life, but that's how they found out how to go to other solar systems. And over here, this is another interesting bit about the element 0, how element 0 got exposed, and due to the accident, some of the children, they got they got affected by it, and then during that time, they also established first colony world. And then we were born after that, and then you can see over here it says some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic ability. So I think some of them weren't like completely exposed to the element 0. Yeah, they have superpowers now. It's interesting to have in a science fiction, but yeah, whatever. Then, because of our traveling all over the galaxy, we obviously come across aliens, and then, well, we fight with them. Very, very natural. And then, yeah, as I said about so it's called the biotic ability, whatever the element 0 exposures that they got. So, so they founded a parliament and then established an embassy on Citadel. So Citadel is like we'll see after we get into the game. It'll be interesting to see. Then yeah, so they went, and then this is where we got the trauma, and then right over here we end all of them, and then this one is interesting as oh no, sorry, this is I guess based on a different background story, but whatever. This is part of the Soul Survivor background story. This one, Thresher mouse are like a huge tentacled insect-like big animals. You'll see, and then yeah, this is what we did, and this is where we are right now, 2183 current date on the Normandy. Right, so we got 3 points. I think I'm not going to use pistols. I do want to use sniper rifles. I do want to get that bit in. So we use this, and one more I'm going to use for intimidate. So yeah. Oh, and this one right here. So this is like there's already a narration that is already built within this one. So let me show you.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians...
Yeah, so that's what that whole thing is about.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity.
You can get into it, but I guess, like, I mean, right now, I think I don't want to waste my time around over here. Just get going, and we can talk.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged, right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Info's on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up and we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races. like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
Sounds like my kind of job.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, I got some renegade points out of that, but
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people, a perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
We can handle this on our own.
Unless something goes wrong.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Yep, that's basically how we begin the game. This peaceful looking land is devastated now. So, first thing I need to do is go to over here, and so he is biotic, he has biotic power, so we can use him. Let's say I want to increase the sentinel thing. Yeah, definitely want to increase his first aid as well. And pistol and soldier. And I'm good with assault rifle, so I'll use an assault rifle. So as you can see, this got updated. We have to head to a dig site. And you can see this thing keeps getting updated. So because I think we asked our Commander Presley, I don't know what his name is, but his designation is, but so basically we asked him about the sensing thing, the stealth systems, and this thing gets updated. And then because you asked him, we had different questions.
50,000 years ago,
the questions also get updated as well.
Humanity's first the system.
So it's a good game in that sense that it keeps updating you in real time about the planets and all that. All right. So I'm going to change to that. I'm going to give him the pistol. I'm going to let him use the pistol as well.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Get this. They have an eye as well. Sometimes I think, I don't like the exploration in this game because it just takes way too much time, but like just roaming around. But the thing is, there's some interesting things that are hidden in the very corners of the map. So let me have a look at equipment. Yeah, so you can see, you can pretty much break down the stuff. Yeah, and so there's this specially sealed body armor provides increased protection against radiation gases and a host of other toxins. I don't think I would probably need it, but yeah, I guess I'm just gonna use it. Yep. We actually came from the city of me. I already done that. That's pretty much it.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Leave him. We need to finish the mission.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Nope, that's it's a really bad thing to say, but that's our character. That's how we want to go about this game, this walkthrough. I mean, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of sad that because I thought I would like to play more, with him. And maybe he dies like later on in the game. That adds a different effect to the gameplay. But I think there's a general theme, like with these apocalyptic-ish sci-fi games, which is that you want to they want to give you this impression that this is not a, it's like a child's play. It's like real stuff. Like people are going to die a lot. Game. Just trying to figure out this one.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site. Trying to see because I think in the first mission you just drive through, like you just don't care about like exploring, but I'm just curious to see like if there's really anything out here.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Lieutenant Alenko and I will take care of this.
Let me come with you, ma'am. The Geth slaughtered my unit. Give me a chance to get even.
She knows the area, Commander, and we could use the extra firepower.
Just don't forget who's in charge.
Understood, Commander. You give the orders and I'll follow them.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Alright, I think I'll just end the playthrough, this part of the playthrough for now. Just gonna save this.